So I'm mayor of Shelby County. Shelby County is the largest, one of the most diverse counties in our state with 950,000 citizens. We know that it's important that more families in our community, regardless of their household income, have access to a pre-K education.
Our organization has been advocating for as universal a pre-K program as possible for Memphis children. Our pre-K program was historically funded through a federal expansion grant, and that program had served 1,000 children over the last 4 years. But that federal grant, like all grants, expire, and so we started having conversations here locally about how do we sustain this very important program, but not just sustain it, but continue to scale it and continue to improve it.
We were at a conference put together by StriveTogether, the national network, and we met the team from Seeding Success, and we really realized pretty quickly that there was a way to expand pre-K in Memphis using outcomes financing.
Our city and county government stepped up and were interested in funding, didn't really know how, what the mechanisms would be. We had attempted some tax increases in the past, which failed, but I think it was a real partnership between Seeding Success and Maycomb that allowed us to find a path where we were able to identify the most effective programs, understand what the outcomes of those programs have been and what they could be, and then build an economic model and a financing model around that.
Outcomes financing is where private sector investors come into a community and provide the upfront financing to expand needed services. For government, the value proposition is pretty simple. They identify the priority, they decide on the metrics, and then they only pay when the program works.
We track data internally at Seeding Success to make sure those programs are delivering the outcomes that we intend them to get. So attendance in program, we're looking at early literacy gains, and then we're looking at how those kids perform when they first get to kindergarten.
There's a third party that's always at the table. So in this case, it's the University of Memphis. They have some folks who have been working with the partners on the ground around data collection, and they will review the data, and that is the data that will then lead to the outcome payments.
The benefits of an outcomes finance program has been, let's design success into the program, and let's establish accountability in a way that allows us not just to point the finger and hold people accountable, but to jump in and help if we see things going the wrong way.